And hey, welcome everyone. Welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful and amazing day. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys the kind of the gist or the idea of how to use the UEFN. As you can see from the title and the thumbnail, this is just like a demonstration for people who like never used it. If you have used it or you know exactly what you're doing, this video is completely not for you. If you don't know anything about this, and you want to learn something or you want to get the beginning, this video is completely for you. I'm just gonna get teach you guys what's going on and how this UEFN is working. If you have any more question or specific questions, please don't forget to drop them in the comment, and I'll try my best to reply to as many as them as possible. If I miss your comment, maybe obviously ask the community and they're more than welcome to help. But with that being said, let's get into it, and we're gonna start from the bottom, from the top left. Okay, so we're going to start from the top left all the way to the top right, and then come down until we get the whole UEFN set up. Hopefully this video doesn't really take too long. If it does take too long, obviously you can always watch it at any time, or come back to it, or definitely save it so you can come back to it and have an idea of what's going on again if you forget anything. But okay, with that being said, so let's get in from here. Okay, so obviously we have so these on the, okay, let me explain to you the whole UEFN before we start. Okay, so on the top left are basically settings, anything that you want with settings, anything configuring, objective size, etc. You don't 90% of the time you won't need any of this, especially for beginners, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm just letting you know so you can have an idea on what's going on. Okay, so these right here, for example, it says launch session, disconnected, and start. So these buttons what allows you to start the UEFN game. Like let's say if you're building a game right here, right? Whenever it says launch session, that will allow you to launch it in Fortnite, so you can actually test it out and all that. And obviously, start game is exactly what it means. Verse, you don't have to click it at all if you are not good with coding. Don't worry about it. Don't even look at it if you're not good with coding. Basically, this is like coding and all that. Like whenever people see code, that's what it is. Fabs is like for example, whenever you click on it, it's like kind of like a Google Store assets that you can download, buy stuff, some stuff for free. For example, if you type free right here, more than likely you will find some like really cool assets. Like some of them are free, some of them are cheap. You get the point. As of right now, Epic are giving some free assets. You should definitely go get them because they're gonna be expired very soon and go out. So if you haven't got them, so for example like these, you got this ship, you got these like realistic scans. So again, definitely go get them, check them out. Again, these are, for example, like how like you have let's just say, hold up, let's just say drop hold up props. Okay, let's just say you have this, right? So what I just showed you on the fab, on this right here, okay, it's basically these, but obviously different look and all that. So if you ever want to change it, if you ever want to get your own, buy your own, exactly what this is. If you I believe you can sell your own if you're really good at making stuff as well. uh these I'm not really sure. I think this is like you just add stuff, like you add like light and all that. Yeah, so like I guess you add light, so whatever you want to add, like little stuff, you don't have to go down here. If you find it, you can find it right here: volume, visual effects, etc. I don't really personally touch this. I haven't really touched it myself, but again, you don't really need this at all. This is the projects that you can let you select, publish, etc. So if you want to publish right here, make sure you click on this one. But again, you need to be a creator. You need to be a creator to be able to publish. But just to let you know how to publish, you press this one, and then it's gonna go through an like an update. And after that, you press launch memory calculation right here. You see it. Once you press launch memory calculation, it checks out the game, etc. And after that, basically you can go to the website and publish it from there. But yeah, so this is right here. It says like the selection. It says select the landscape, etc. So like with this one, you can basically change basically how the landscape looks like, really. So for example, like look, you see this right here, I can click on hold up. So you see this right here, I can click on these. All right, and that's what I like about the UEFN. So you see how this looks dookie, right? I can just come down here, and I believe I can just bing bong bing bong, watch. There you go. See, and then there, this whole thing turned into grass. Again, you can not. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure if you can do this to everything, but you can do this to the majority of stuff, and you can change it. As you saw, I changed it with a click of a button. Now I have grass down here. Either way, so these are like foliages, modeling, animation, all that. Most of the time, you're not gonna really need this, especially for beginners. So you just press on selection, and you should be good. These obviously save. You click this, you basically save anything that you have done. So when the next time you come back, the game is saved exactly where is it at. Okay, so right here on the bottom, this is the contact drawer. So if you're probably not gonna find this right here. You're probably not gonna find this. So if you don't find this, right, you click on right here in the bottom. See, it says right there on the bottom, it says contact drawer. You click it, and then you basically like hold it, and then you dock it. I have it docked right now, so you just basically dock it, and so like, hold up, my bad. Okay. So you basically dock it. You can just hold this and then dock it somewhere else, and now you have like full control of it. And every time you click on something, it doesn't disappear, because if you have this one and you click on this, it disappears, and it's really annoying. So I do recommend you dock it so you don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. So this right here is basically literally all the assets in Fortnite. So everything that you want in Fortnite, etc., it's right here. So like if you want items, if you want characters, if you want guns, whatever, like literally whatever you can think about, it's right here. You can import your own, etc. As you can see, like let's say I put this floor down. Let's say if I go down and I want to put like whatever this is, I can put it down, etc. Again, and you can resize it. You can do a lot of stuff, etc. I'll show you how to resize and do all that in a second. But yeah, so this is basically called like content drawer. So anything that is in Fortnite ever, almost ever, you can basically find it down here. You can make whatever map you want, etc. However you want to, which is it's pretty cool. It's really funny and funny. It's really fun and it's really cool. So if you don't have anything to pay for, or you don't have assets, you can definitely find them over here. Okay, with that being said, so whenever like you click on Fortnite, right? Whenever you click on Fortnite, you will see all these right here. Okay, so click on devices, right? Make sure you press down, and then these are the devices that like basically you can put like sounds, elimination manager, etc. Like literally everything, like everything that you ask for, it's literally right here. So if you ever want to look into it, etc., definitely look into the devices. This character, I don't really touch it. I never really touched it myself, but I'm pretty sure it's like you can do something with this, like you connect a character device with these, and you have all these characters. As you can see, you don't have to go through them. You can just like, I mean, you don't have to go through them one by one and see what they got. You can basically go through all of them right now and see what's in the game. You might have your favorite skin in here. You want to put it as a bot or whatever. So yeah. And then okay, so on the top, okay, so basically right here, these on the bottom right, so you see all that right here on the bottom right, these are the materials for every little section. So you know how earlier I changed this one to from it, like from the original one to this. So basically, as I see, you can change it. So over here are the materials, like anything that like how I can best way I can explain it, the look of it, right? So what do you want it to look like, or etc. The shape, it doesn't really matter. Like the shape is going to be the way it's shaped, but what do you want this to look like? So obviously I want this to look like grass as of right now, so people can think that it's grass, but in reality it's just it's just obviously it's just whatever. Again, as I said, some of them you can change them, some of them you cannot. Now I know there's a work around this. I don't know exactly how to do it. If you really want to do it, just there's another YouTube videos on how to do it. Just say like search up like how to change materials or item materials or something like that, and you more than likely you'll find that. As I said in the beginning, this is just a tutorial of kind of teaching people how to use the UEFN, nothing more, nothing less. If you know anything more than that, again, this video is not for you. But if you don't know anything, then this video is definitely for you. But yeah, so obviously you can change stuff, etc. Now, as I said, these right here have like the settings. For example, let me drop drop a device setting. Okay, let me drop something good. Every time I'm trying to click on something, I don't really click on something good. Okay, let's say, okay, how about this? Let's drop this. This is an XP. So if you ever want to give XP to your players and all that, it's going to be this right here. So every time you click on this one, you can connect it to whatever, and then you can give XP. Okay. So these on the bottom right, as I told you, these are the settings for whatever thing you click on. So like, let's say if you click on the player spawner, you see they're gonna change. If you click on the ground, they're gonna change. If you click on this, it's gonna change. Anything you click on is going to change. It's because this right here on the bottom right is going to be the settings for whatever you are clicking on. Okay, so if you how like if you're in Fortnite, you click on it and then you see the settings for it. That's literally is the same thing, just down here. Okay, almost the same thing. Sometimes you will find like stuff here that you don't find in Fortnite, which is, I don't know if they work. I'm not sure. I haven't really tried it out in most of them. But again, most of the options are exactly the same thing. As I said, you see every time you click on something is different options. If you don't really find a lot of options on something you click on, make sure you click on advanced right here. It's one of the options. Sometimes or most of the time is like collapsed. So you uncollapse it and you'll find even more option under whatever. So as I said, sometimes, for example, like you click on this right here, you see advanced. This one is uncollapsed. You can more than likely you'll find it like this. So you just click it and it will uncollapse. Either way, that's really pretty much it for this one. So let's move on to the top one. So on the top one right here, these are basically everything that you have in the map. So from background to sky to lightning to whatever, like literally everything you have, like every little thing that you have in the game, it's right here. From the island settings, like whenever you go to the island settings and do your island settings, like how many people are in the game, etc. It's literally all right here. From the level bounds, I don't know exactly what that is, but like I'm telling you, everything, grid 1, grid 2. This map doesn't really have any. As you can see, it's literally empty. This is just for a test. But for example, if I drop this right here, if I drop this right here, if I drop that right here, etc., anything that I drop, it will be showing up right here. It's basically, it tells you like, okay, this thing, it's right here. You can click on it. So let's say if you are far away, like let's say if you're really far and you don't know, you want something, you clicked on it, and you'll be like, you know what, I want to go to that changing booth, but I'm too lazy to go all the way there or find it. You can just search it right here, right? You can just search it and you can double click it. Whenever you double click it, the camera will snap right at it. It doesn't matter where you are. Like look, I can literally go as far as I can. It does not matter. And I can just double click it and the camera snaps right back to it. So it's just a little thing just in case you're looking for an item or device and you don't really know. I promise you this is going to be helpful. If you the bigger map that it is, the more helpful this is, because you can just find the device, click on it, and bing bong, and you're already there. As you can see right here, see, and where you click, I'm there. Which again is a pretty cool learning feature. Okay, so let me show you guys how to rotate / make it big / whatever you guys want to. Okay, let's begin with this one. Okay, so there are shortcuts for this one, especially if you are on computer. More than likely you are on PC if you're playing Uefn. I don't even know why I said that, but my bad. It's literally 7 in the morning. Okay, I'm recording this at 7 in the morning. All right. Sorry, it was just my timer. So there is shortcuts for this one too. As you can see, you make them small, big, etc. So you can change them. So if you press W right on your keyboard, it allows you to move it whatever you want to. If you press E, it allows you to rotate it. If you press R, it allows you to make it big and small. So these are, if you don't know how to press them or you don't know where they are up here, right? So you see on the top right here. This one I don't really click this one. It just allows you to like not click anything, etc. if you're moving whatever, so like you don't accidentally move it. I don't really have it. It's not a big deal for me, but if you want to not accidentally press anything, obviously click this one. This one is cute. And then this one, as you can see, it says select and transfer object, press W, or you can click this one and now you can move it around whatever you want to. On the top right, you can move it around however. Over this one, you can make it increase it or decrease it. This one I'm not really sure about. This one again, I haven't checked it. I'm not sure about this one. You haven't checked it, you should definitely search it up. This one, it allows you to grid snap it. So let's say if you're moving it to stuff, so this one's kind of like broken as of right now. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong or it's just broken, but this one is a grid snap that allows you to like snap things to grid, so you don't have to like freely move them as they are. Like you can do like how will this work? No, yeah, as you can see, it's kind of broken. But what's grid snapping is, if you ever like played Fortnite or done anything with Fortnite, you already know what this is. It just snaps to grid, and you can obviously change it from here. This one, I like this one, is because like let's say if you want to switch something 90 degrees and you want it to be too precise and you don't want to sit out here and finicky with it, so you can click this one and you can look, rotate it 90 degrees or rotate it how many degrees you want it. It's pretty cool. So you can do this at 180. So every time you flip, it's 180 degrees, which is, again, it is really cool if you want to do precise movement or precise turnaround. But if you don't want to, then you can just turn it off and you are free to do literally whatever you want with it. This one is basically the same thing as the increasing one, but it's basically like putting it on a grid, same thing as like the rotating or the other one. So like it increases a certain amount of size if you like it. I usually have this one on just because I can, free it up and down however I want to, but it's up to you. This one is the camera speed. If you want to, I don't really play with this one. I'll play with it with my mouse. So whenever I'm turning, I can just, as you can see, like move my mouse up to increase the speed or decrease it to move it down. And then you see the camera slows down. So just in case. The way to move with the Uefn, as you can see, the way I'm moving right now. So it is, just to let you know, it is WASD, you know, like how you move in regular Fortnite, but make sure you right click, make sure you aim. So you know how like if like okay, again, I'm gonna do a lot of Fortnite references, obviously because this is Fortnite, but okay, so the way to move and the way look around while you're moving is aim. Like you know how whenever you in Fortnite and you're about to aim and you're about to shoot somebody before like but before you do that you aim. So click the aim button. There should be the right mouse button. You click that and obviously you hold it, and as you're holding it you can, you know, move around and etc. If you let go, you're not going to be able to move around. That's just going to be able to obviously, as you can see, is going to change the thingy, so be careful. So yeah, I do recommend you just hold it and move around. If you hold the shoot button, it allows you to do like it allows you move the camera with your mouse without going this, without using ASD. You can still use it, but it allows you to, like, you know, I don't know why would anybody want to use this one. It's kind of weird because you're able to move while you move the camera, which is kind of like I like to kind of rotate it in the axis and y-axis directions, and I kind of move with it like this. It's pretty cool. But yeah, either way, that's genuinely the gist of it. If you really want to import, okay, last but not least, if you want to import something, like let's say if you found something on Google, and or like you found something on the Fab and you want to import it, etc. The best really way to do it, so you click on the here, so you see, so click on the content manager. Damn, I'm sorry, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper at 7 in the morning. Yes, I know. So whenever you click on the content manager, obviously this is going to show up and you're going to see this, and you click import. But before you really click import, your best option is to create a folder. So like you right click down here, and whenever you right click, you create a folder right here. So click on this and then just name it whatever you want. Like let's say I name it, I don't know, I'm naming it hats. Okay, so I named it hats, and then you click on it. Once you click on it, right here you can import. As you can see, it's empty. You can import. The reason why I usually do files is because like it's better for me, because like I know exactly where things are. So like let's say if I want to import this, for example, I'll show you guys import, right? And now I have this, and then if I want to come back to it, or I want to literally I want it or whatever, I can just come back to it without looking through the files and all that. As you can see, I can make it big, I can rotate it. You get the point. Yeah, so basically the way to import, you click import and then you just download whatever. Make sure that the files you downloading is FBX. Okay, make sure it's FBX. Almost if anything, if it's anything else, I don't think it's gonna be really working. Just letting you know. Make sure you use FBX. Okay, but either way, you double click on it. Once you double click on it, obviously you're not going to see this unless you already have it in the map. If you already have it in the map, it should tell you, do you want to overwrite the existing assets? It means like, do you want to, you want to get rid of the old one and put the new one? If you want to, obviously say yes. If you don't want to, say no. I don't recommend you press this at all, because like that will literally apply to everything at every time, and that could ruin a lot of things if you actually have things set up. So don't click this one unless you want to. Then it's up to you. But let's just say for now, for the sake of the tutorial, I want to say yes. You click on yes, and it's going to be down here. Okay, it's going to be down here. Wait, let me delete this one so I can show you exactly how to it imports without actually doing that. All right, give me 1 sec. Okay, so it deleted it. Like let's say you click on it, import. So you're gonna see this right here most of the time. Now, I genuinely personally don't know much about this. The thing that I know, it allows you to like change the scales before you import it. So if it's the wrong scale, etc., you can change it. You can do a lot of things with it. I'm not exactly sure. You can definitely look into a tutorial on that. But I usually say reset to default and then import, and that usually 90% of the time fixes whatever problem it has. But obviously, it's not gonna work 24/7 or all the time. Things will be buggy, but you get that point. But yeah, as you can see, it's really genuinely as easy as pop and drop, and then now you have this thing is over here. Obviously you have to bake it, as I told you guys earlier, before you can publish it or do whatever, but it's genuinely as easy as that. And now you can put a shovel anywhere. You can make it big, you can make it as like literally almost as big as you want. For example, like watch, just a giant ass shovel, and it's just like a shovel as big as the map. So I'm telling you, you can just literally do whatever you want. It's pretty cool. I really like the Uefn, and it sucks. Okay, I'll say this. It sucks because a lot of people are abusing the Uefn for worse, and they're just making money from it, and it's really sucks. I understand, But at the same time, it's like you're capable of doing literally everything and whatever you want, and people still choose not to make whatever. So, but I genuinely hope this video can inspire you to do something fun, something unique, something crazy, something out of the ordinary, and not just to be a copycat. Because again, the UEFN is really powerful, and then it allows us to just do crazy stuff. So the more you learn it, the more you're gonna be good at it, the more etc. So I really hope this video helped you out in any shape or form. Even if you learned a little bit, hopefully this helped you. If you have genuinely any questions, please don't forget to drop them in the comments, and I'm trying my best to happy to I try my best to help you. And really, with that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. Happy creating. Good luck with everything, and I hope I can see your maps and in Fortnite. And if you have a good map, obviously drop it in the comments, and I will see if I can check it out and see if it's good. And if it's good, I'll definitely pin your comment and so people can play it. But either way, good luck with this. Have fun, and let me know what you guys create. Have a good day. Bye.